Hi, this is Kerry Artak with Wicked Stocks bringing you your daily NVIDIA report for Tuesday, March 18th, 2025. Let's take a look at the charts. I'll start with the weekly chart, the 108.33 formation 9-month channel base. We tested over the last couple of weeks, have since come off of it nicely late last week. That can absorb selling not only through April, but even through the second quarter from here, not only allowing 136.65 over the next 3 to 5 weeks, but as we continue into later year, 176.90 wouldn't surprise me. Now, a settlement above 136.85 would clarify 176.90 as a likely 2 to 3 month objective. But until then, we can top out at 136.65. It is considered a 3 to 5 week target above 108.33. 136.65 can contain buying on a weekly, possibly monthly basis, and we could fall back to the 108.33 channel bottom within 3 to 5 weeks. We could fill this wedge out for the next month or two before the market presumably tips its hand to the upside above 136.65. But I don't want to make such a strong assumption. You know, we are in a market that's being challenged right now on many fronts, and we could close below 108.33 over the next couple of weeks. And if we do, and by the way, this formation on the daily chart is 107.99. If we do close below 108.33 at the end of the week, then 77.44 becomes our next 1 to 2 month objective, where NVIDIA actually encounters 2-year channel support, able to contain selling, I'll say, through the rest of the year. Now, with respect to the daily chart, as I said, 107.99 as opposed to 108.33, and above which the 137.64 formation remains a 3 to 5 week objective. Recently, last Friday, we closed above the 117.03 descending 1/3 speed line. This lends support to the market. We did on Monday almost test the 123.24 3/8 Fibonacci, and we fell away. We opened really right below it, and then we eased back to almost test the 117.03 speed line. But for the day, you can bottom pick 117.03, anticipating 123.24, where profits can be taken. 123.24, a classic 3/8 Fibonacci from the January high against that recent low from about a week ago, can actually contain solid intraday activity. It's just that holding above 107.99, the fact that we're expecting 137.64 in the coming weeks, and the fact that we're so close to 123.24, we want to keep it light. But we're not trying to dissuade you from playing the short side, for instance, at 123.24. If you're so inclined as a day trader, an aggressive day trader, we could from here fall back to 117.03, possibly on an intraday basis. Pushing through 123.24 does allow 128.95 by the closing bell. It may require a settlement today above 123.24 to yield 128.95 tomorrow. You know, you never know how that plays out. But 128.95 is a 50% upside retracement from that January high against last week's low. And it can contain daily buying pressures, possibly into later week. It would be a settlement at this juncture above 128.95 that would set up our targeted 137.64 as a 3 to 5 day objective. It's a 3 to 5 week objective anyway, above 107.99. 137.64 is a solid zone to take profits if you've been long from the 107.99 formation, and you can play the short side here back into the 108, 109, 110 areas as this channel bottom continues to climb, through time. Let's see. Let's cover the downside a bit. If we happen to break or open today below 117.03, 112.23 is in reach. So keep that in mind. It does look weak today if we break 117.03. 112.23 in reach today. That could be it to the downside for the day. But if we do settle today below 117.03, and that obviously would also be below Monday's low of 118.03, and that's below the low of the high. You add the two up, and I see within 3 to 5 days a retest of 107.99. So once again, closing below 117.03, 3 to 5 day swing traders should reverse and play the short side down to 107.99. Until then, 3 to 5 day swing traders can stay long if they are now, or they can get long above 117.03, because I think 128.95 is our 3 to 5 day target, 137.64 our 2 to 3 week target above 117.03. That's a 3 to 5 week objective, as I said, anyway, above 107.99. But once again, closing below 117.03 is a short play down to 107.99, where we can bottom out not only for the week, but even through the month of April, and above which the upper 130s are calling. If we were late in the week to close below 107.99, that would be 108.33 on the weekly chart. We fall into the upper 70s by the end of May or sooner, where we could place an annual low. Please click like, share, subscribe. Check out wickedstocks.com. We've got a stock pick coming out today, Tuesday. Last week, Home Depot and Alphabet. We've got relevant stock picks that are out there to be viewed and traded. And we've got 2 coming out this week. You'll be able to see it all for free by going to wickedstocks.com and taking advantage of our 5-day free trial. Well, you'll get the 2 stock picks, but you'll also get Daily SPY, Daily Triple Q, weekly Apple stock, weekly NASDAQ 100 and S&P 500. I think that's all I've got to say for Tuesday's NVIDIA. Of course, I'll be back tomorrow with Wednesdays, and you have a great day.